Hello everyone, I am Noin Roy and you are watching my channel Read Art and so today I bought this book from Amazon, Little People Big Dream by Stephen Hawking, written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara, illustrated by Matt Hatton. And if you're new in my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Let's start for reading of Stephen Hawking's bio. Little Stephen was born in Oxford, England, just as a great world war was ringing at night. He would look up at the stars and wonder what else was out there. His parents loved science, as did Stephen and his three siblings. They all eat dinner with a knife, a fork, and the company of a good book. Here you all can see the beautiful picture of Stephen Hawking's dinner time. Stephen was never top of the class, but at school everyone called him Einstein, like the famous scientist. One day he built a computer from clock parts and an old telephone. He is very clever boy in the class, our Stephen Hawking, great scientist. And after that we will furthermore reading curiosity always come before schoolwork with Stephen, but still he made it into the best universities in England, Oxford and Cambridge. He wanted to solve the mystery of the universe. Here you all can see the Stephen's looking the universe. Stephen was busy enjoying himself studying cosmology when suddenly he started dropping things and tripping over for no reason. Even his speech became hard to understand, and doctor told him that a rare disease was paralyzing his body and he had only 2 more years to live. Stephen felt like the whole universe was falling down around him. And instead of looking down at his feet, Stephen decided to look up at the stars. Maybe he could not control his body, but in order to study the universe, all he needed was his mind. He is a great mathematician. His wife, Jane, stood by his side and gave him all the support he needed. They had 3 children, and Stephen loved to give them rides on his wheelchair. Stephen turned his attention to black holes, some of the strangest and most powerful objects in the galaxy, so powerful that not even light could escape from them, or so scientists thought. And after that, but Stephen proved that black holes were not so black. After all, there was a tiny little escaping from them. It was named Hawking radiation. You all can see the picture. Stephen Hawking sitting in his paralyzing chair and images of the universe Hawking radiation. Here his computer. By this time Stephen had lost his voice and found a new one with a robotic drawl. With his new voice he dictated a book that helped the world understand the meaning of the universe. Stephen believed that one day humans would cross galaxies to live faraway planet. He celebrated his 65th birthday by taking a zero-gravity ride with a team of astronauts, leaving his wheelchair for the first time in 40 years. Here you all can see that the picture. Stephen is floating in zero gravity at the space station with astronauts. By becoming the most brilliant scientist of today, little Stephen made an amazing discovery. However difficult life may seem, there is always something that you can do and succeed at. Stephen Hawking, born 1942, died 2018. Stephen Hawking was born on 8 January 1942, exactly 300 years after the death of the astronomer Galileo. Stephen had an eccentric upbringing in a household of thinkers. Their family car was an old London taxi. His parents kept bees in the basement and they made firework in the greenhouse. From an early age, Stephen used to lie out in the garden, stare up the stars, wonder how the universe worked. But at school, he was not an exceptional student. He was always more curious about the activities outside the class, like making the computer and solving his own equation. Despite Stephen brilliant and took the Oxford University study physics age 17, it was during his time at Oxford that Stephen started to become clumsy. He did not think about it too much, carried the study, eventually graduating with a first class degree. It was when Stephen moved to Cambridge University that he received a diagnosis of motor neurons disease ALS at the age of 21. He was told he only had a few years to live. Stephen threw himself into the studying with a new focus. He finished his PhD at Cambridge University and later became an assistant professor of mathematics there. Stephen lived until the age of 76, providing a Dr. Wrong. He continued to study universe and write best-selling books and give public speeches until he died. Stephen is remembered as a brilliant physicist who sent shockwaves through the world of modern science. Here you all can see the four picture: 1944, Little Stephen Hawking; 1954, 1962 as Professor Stephen Hawking; and 2000 as our great famous scientist, Dr. Stephen Hawking. And here some of the new books is some like this writer Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, Charles Darwin, Marie Curie, and etc. So you all can buy these books from the Amazon store. And here is the ending of my books, and here is a little description of Stephen Hawking. When Stephen Hawking was a little boy, he used to stare up at the stars, wonder about the universe. Although he was never top of the class, his curiosity took him to the best universities in England, Oxford and Cambridge. It also led him to make one of the biggest scientific discoveries of 20th century, Hawking radiation. This inspiring story of the brilliant physicist life features a facts and photos section at the back. Francis Lincoln Book of UK, Stephen Hawking. Thank you for watching my reading. Please subscribe and share with all your friends.